Hi, I am back, and I am back to give you a tutorial how to basically separate here from your bag. And so your ends don't just come, when you braid your hair, it doesn't come blunt, but it will come to looking like it's natural. So what you need for this is a comb, let's go scissors, and a big comb. So what we're going to do is take this out of the bag, this hair, out of the bag. And you do want to keep your bag because when you separate your hair, you want it to be put back in a bag. But then you'll have it ready, basically. So I got my hair. I'm gonna take this off. I don't have to cut it. I like to keep my bands too. You can retie it if you want it to. If you need to cut it, just cut it. It's okay. If I can save these bands, save them. Alright. Put that aside. I'm going to separate it like this. Take one piece at a time and just separate it into another hand. So pull, grab, pull, grab method, okay? So I'll keep on doing this. Alright, so that's the last piece right there. Put with the rest. Make sure it's organized a little bit. So you see your ends? It looks kind of like this a little bit. So we're not done. So what we would do is we'll take this comb and, well, we would use the scissors if we basically would cut the rubber band, but I saved it. So scissors if you want to cut the rubber band. You don't want to save it. And we'll go take one half. You hold the middle, okay? And you'll take one half and you comb through. And then you'll do the same thing on the other side. You can see what I'm doing. Start at the bottom first, like you're combing your regular hair. And then you'll go to the top. And then a little bit, try to get together. Comb through. Make sure there's no knots because when you take this apart and doing your hair, you don't want to have to pull it apart and be all tangled up. That's why you want it nice. Then after you are done, you can have this rubber band and you can place it back on to tie it back onto your hair. And what I do is sorry. Oh yeah? No. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this rubber band and I'm going to pull this hair in the middle and I'm going to have my thumb into the other side and then basically put the put it like this, crisscross. I'm going to take this off my finger. I'm going to put my two fingers at the bottom. I'm going to pull it like a bow. And then that's it. So it does not tangle. And what you can do is grab your bag. So this is done. And put it back. Like, oops, sorry. Like so. And you'll continue that process again. So it does not tangle in your hair. Good idea, right? That's one done. And I'll do another. Open this however you like. But I like to put mine back in the bag. So it is pre-prepared. You can do this a week advance before you do your hair. It's good. So I'll take this out. of the bag. Set that bag aside, and I will basically take the band, rubber band off, take the hair off the paper, put that down, and I'll take this off, and then I will open it up. Here's another, some have 2 rubber bands, so that's great. So I'll pull this off, and I'll keep this rubber band. And then, if I can't take this off, I'll just basically use the scissors. But it looks like it's kind of easy, so I'll just do it lightly, and it came off. So I'll put that to the side and use it again. So what I'm going to do, take a little bit at a time, pull it apart. A little bit at a time, pull it apart. Okay? A little bit at a time, grab, pull it apart. You don't have to do small, you know. I used to, but that took so much time out. This works great. Another way you can basically have no, you can, at your ends won't be so blunt at when you braid your hair. A lot of people do this method, so it's a great method to do. And then after you collected all the hair together, smooth it out a little bit, and then you'll take your comb. I'll take that extra hair off that was on the previous section, hair on the previous thing, and that's not that much. You know, you took a little bit of hair off, but that's not that much. If you can see it, I don't know. You can see it. Maybe you can see. That's just a little bit. You didn't lose that much. So I'm gonna start from the ends, one side, come to the top. So, okay. And then I'm gonna take it, and I can switch it like this if I don't want to turn around and do it like this. Like combing a doll's hair, you know, with a big comb though. You don't need to use a brush unless you want to use a brush. So a lot of people just use combs, but that's whatever your preference is. Comb through. Okay. And after you comb it, you'll basically put your rubber band back on. And I like to do this. Have my rubber band, and then I'll put it under the hair. Have my hair in the middle, and then I'll tie it like a bow. Put one, and then cross it. See, cross it. And then I'm gonna bend this rubber band like I'm tying a knot. And then that's how you do it. And then it's fine, it'll hold up, it's not going nowhere. And then you put it back in your bag. Like so. So, I'm about to do my hair today. And I decided to do it like a hair tutorial. Push the button. It's not going to tangle up when you're done. You can cut the rubber band however you want. And then set it aside. And I'll continue to do this. And grab another one. It doesn't take that long to do. However you like, you can do it. These have 2 rubber bands. So that's great. If my one rubber band breaks, I have it. Take this off. Sometimes it could be stubborn. The hair might be tangled up in the rubber band. Sometimes not. All depends on what kind of hair that you have. Might be really stripping the hair, like the blonde is really stripped. So, and that's what it is. And sometimes it could be so dry. So I'm gonna take the hair off. This, you might have lost a little bit more than the blonde, but that's okay. You really don't need it. Why am I doing that? And I'm just going to do the method. It's an easy method. It's not hard, complicated. And just keep on pulling apart to get ready. Prepped. Now, if you want to mix hair, I can show you that too. And pull it apart. where you want to do some colors and different colors inside one. And you can't. And then I'll comb it. And I'll switch it to the other hand and comb it down. Then do the front. I like to make sure it's all combed out. It hardly snags. Okay. Then I'll place the rubber band back. Or you can, if you don't want to use the rubber band, you also can fold it too and put this into a knot. But I did that before, but since I have my rubber bands, why not just put them to use? I put my hand like that, open the rubber band, and put this on top into the middle. This is a smaller rubber band, and that's which is fine. You can work with it. Probably should be fine. So it might be a little complicated, but we'll deal with it. We did it. Then after that, so that put this here. The 3 bags will show you on this tutorial. And there you go. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you can basically get videos that you would like. I can show you more knowledge on other things, that comes into my mind. Until then, till the next video, take care.